Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Zola, and here's Forlan. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thinks about the shot. Zola. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Bergkamp. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bergkamp, and the finish! Bergkamp! Utterly beautiful! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of Zola! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Khan with the clearance. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Makaleli. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that has been cut short. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Goes for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Zanetti tries to pass it through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Neymar. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Makaleli. Zola. Neymar. He's had a shot! And again! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Bergkamp. It's a searching pass. Law gets through on his own. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Forlan. And this is Neymar. Quality ball. And it's Neymar. Great pressure, plenty of it. Well, that is good. Super running shot. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Forlan. And this is Forlan. Law.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The ball has bounced loose now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neymar. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Well timed, excellent interception. Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's well spotted. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bergkamp taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the...
What remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Costa Curta. Oh, that's well spotted. That pass has been well intercepted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nakata. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta ploughing through the middle.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. He's going for goal! It's hit the crossbar! And he's taking no chances there. So it is still 0-0. Batistuta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Del Piero. Played out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And Dybala! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he get on the end of this? Olise. And he gets rid in a hurry. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 1 minute.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Dybala. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chiellini with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi does well to stand firm and defend it. Threads one in, and he plays one through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a little off target. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
And Del Piero! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has been clubbed away. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nakata. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dybala cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Neymar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Neymar. He's gone for goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra...
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Right card.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That has ended up in no man's land. Guti. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Raul. Van Dijk kept aware. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Dybala claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. A probing pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Rodri. Tries to play. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Best has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Roberto Carlos. Japan finding their passes, and that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He slings it in. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Oh, what a ball! Chance, surely! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. And he's opted for the long pass. Just eases him off the ball. Foden, great vision. Oh, he's bustling through here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti. And it's Neymar. Law, Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rui Costa. Threads one in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Best, well seen, saw that. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Baresi deals with that comfortably.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Del Piero. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar. Terrific header! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Khan sends that a long way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Roberto Carlos. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. And it's made its way to him. An uncompromising challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Best. Great ball. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Law voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please watch the screen for train departure.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. And we have our very first corner. Zico goes short. Big chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And a chance! Owen! Sensational! A finish of true class. 2, and we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
Owen! It's hit the upright. DiMarco is there to clear. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Zico is standing over this one.
well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Pele! Decent hit from there.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Xavi Alonso, searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Foden, this is promising. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. That was travelling.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter.
Owen! Screamer! A finish right from the top draw. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Zico with the short one. Owen finds himself offside. Pele. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Bergkamp back and defending.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Bergkamp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Pele. Van Dijk. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Bergkamp. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 9, Del Piero. Number 22, Soboslai.
There's the start of the second half. Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Soboslai looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off. He's having a go! Smashing save, really good save that.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Played out wide, nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hullet. He's in space and looking for options. Play shapes to shoot! Sticks it away!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Pele. Now that's well seen too. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great vision. And Del Piero! And that tested the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Law being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Law is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh no, what has happened here? Raya claims comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's it. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Mateus, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar, looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match.
No! Bruno Fernandes. Zanetti. Law. And here's Hullet. Hullet takes control of it and he's on the move. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space out wide. Neymar, he's got away, and it's made its way to him. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Neymar. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Neymar, Baresi does well to stand firm and defend it. Hullet, a player of legendary status. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's having a go! It's bounced back off the post. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Del Piero! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out wide. Zanetti. Zanetti, big header! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Osimhen providing an outlet on that flank, and that's gone loose. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, again, there's no way through. Neymar. Pull it. Now, this could be a chance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good chance here! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Now it's Del Piero.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Great ball, and he's in here. Brilliantly cut out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfect. Law gets through on his own. Great chance! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see...
And that's that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Law taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
They were sent packing.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. There's the header! Owen gets flagged offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Neymar. Can he finish? Zico. Pele. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's DiMarco. And here's Del Piero. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Cleared without complication. Played in deep. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cleared away. Knocks it into space. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Crosses it in. Climbs up big. And again they're denied by the woodwork. Tonali does really well there, he is strong. Del Piero. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Lovely ball and shot at goal! It's bounced back off the post, and he's following up! Xavi Alonso.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Owen dinks one through, chips it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
DiMarco. And it's Del Piero. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And this is Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Neymar
has been indicated.
tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. Del Piero! It's hit the upright. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again, then.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar, and this is Del Piero, has a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Foden, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Owen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quite...
It's Neymar! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can...
Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Neymar. Del Piero. That's a shade optimistic. Tonali picks it up from the goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tonali stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Xabi Alonso. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's a dangerous ball. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And now he has two. Now it's Owen. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Foden. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro. Now it's Owen. Now it's Foden. Rijkaard. Pele.
5 minutes added time.
Takes a shot! Great strike, a test for the keeper. Zico with the short one. And he's heaved it away. He's picked his way through. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, well measured. And Del Piero! No, he couldn't get hold of it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Del Piero voted... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There could be trouble here. Good read, needed to be.
Kilicsoy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
DiMarco looking to get on the end of this. Pass somewhat off target. And Del Piero! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Del Piero is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Ronaldinho. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. "30 minutes gone." Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho, Del Piero. Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And this is Del Piero. Applies the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
DiMarco simply refused to be outdone there. Law. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, that's sweet, almost... And Owen! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Zico goes short. Goes for a shot! Decent enough try. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Albert Ferrer. And he was alert to it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Law being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ball is over the line. And he gets rid in a hurry. Law, searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Decent chance! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the shot! He's got a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just...
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Del Piero! And that is great goalkeeping. Marquinhos.
There will be 5
Cannavaro.
minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. This might spell danger. And Del Piero! Outstanding save to keep that out. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Today, please take
Del
some time
Piero,
out to give your-
totally...